Paul Mosley made the decision in 2005 to make the business a go full-time. For 20 years now, he's cemented his name as one of the transmissions of choice. He's supplied many of successful names in the sport. No matter if it's your everyday driver or your hot rod, call on Paul's Transmission for your tranny needs. You can contact Paul's Transmission at 864-592-1129.
Are you looking to deck out your new ride, update Old Faithful, or just show off those sponsors that keep us going? Check out Maddox Designs on Facebook for your decal needs. Whether you're needing a new name number set for your race car or just needing some decals for your business, they will be able to help.
Michael, 25 up front.
Man, oh man, Fat Rabbit Stick Show finally
Yes,
back
sir.
on
Sir,
the
what's going
show, buddy. I tell you, it's been rough. All this heat and no racing.
It
And,
has.
hey, little buddy.
It has. Yeah, man. I think I saw something like 40 something days straight with 90-degree weather. And, it was good to get a little bit of rain, but man, it's like you want to go racing too, so, but it has been nice. These 80, 70 and 80-degree days has been really nice. So,
It's really been good. I tell you, I just know working in the shop, man, them old hot days, it's like we worked in a furnace. And I know these people, I talk to so many people and they talk about working in these plants and stuff, and it's like miserable. And all you want to do is go home, do nothing.
Yep.
But it's been tough. There was some good racing going on over at Greer. They was the only ones to get anything in. Everybody else, I think, Pageland, Terry Whitesong, and Eddie, they got rained out. And then I talked to Patterson early in on Saturday, and they said Union rained out, and but we were able to get in partial. Got down to 3 cars in the pro and 2 in the foot brake, and got a final round in Sportsman and a final round in the junior dragster. But so you got some results.
Definitely dodged a bullet because the weather wasn't really all.
You breaking up, buddy. If you want, I can do a rundown of the results. Bring Chad in if you want. Hey, buddy.
What's up,
They
Pat?
have a little technical difficulty right now with sticks, but
I know all about that. I'm constantly having technical difficulties.
You went to, where'd you go, to Mooresville?
Yeah. I went to watch it rain, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't watched the weather forecast really all week, and then I come home Friday from work and made the mistake of listening to the weather forecast, and I mean they made it sound pretty promising for the weekend. I'm like, well, so yeah, I made the decision to ride to Mooresville. I mean, I drove all the way there in the rain. I don't know why I was expecting it to be anything different, but I did. The highlight of my weekend, I saw you post the video there. The highlight of my weekend was helping Will and Parker get their truck going and tune up.
Will looked like he got a cramp in that thing there down toward the finish line, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he had a good draw for first round there and got to it. I mean, they did get first round of modified foot brake, no box, whatever they call it, in on Sunday. Then the rain set in, but yeah, Will had a good draw for first round.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run down the results from Greer. What we had, like I said, it was just a little mist in the air pretty much most of the day. He stopped a few times, and there at the end it finally got us. But in no box, we had Chris Green and Michael Baker. Two left, ready to do. There you are. Hey, buddy.
Sorry about that.
You want to run through the results?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you had in pro, you was down to 3, and the weather, I guess, got you because I know, like you said earlier, just the forecast wasn't looking good all week, and but he was able to get it in. But down to 3, the weather did get you, and old Sidewinder, Stevie Dustin, Chaz Ledford, who comes up, runs an awful good bit with us from I believe around the Commerce area in the dragster, and then Bailey Dunn's another one from down that way. I think he's in a Mustang now.
Yeah, he was, and I want to comment on old Ledford. He was sitting on the bye to go to the finals to run either Stevie or Bailey, and I'm gonna tell you, I was sitting there around there hanging on the fence watching, and them guys, I think Ledford was 2, and Trey Strange was like 6, at 5, and I think Stevie was 2 as well. Must have been a little bit better than Ledford, but he our case was better than Stevie. But I mean, they were all throwing it down in them late rounds over there Saturday. But anyway,
I'll say it was good to see Chaz do well, because I know you told me this week about how well he had done, and then Bailey there at 3. I think they've been kind of messing with that Mustang for a little while now, and but him and Gary's his dad's always been runners at Greer for a good while now. And then no box, which we'll have Michael on here shortly, but him and Chris Green were in the finals, and I guess rain got them as well. But Chris has been he's been a tough one for a good long while. He's a fixture at Greer for a good while in the foot brake class. And then, like I said, Michael, actually in 2 finals, he's the sportsman results. He was the winner in sportsman. He beats Willie Thompson. That was good to see Willie over there in the he's our hired gun in the old
Yeah,
Fat Rabbit 6 experimental ride.
he's driving the experimental unit, our designated driver and training car.
Yeah.
Anybody wanting any anybody teach them how to race, we'll put them in the experimental unit, and we got plenty of people to help us. Chad, Dallas, and Sticks.
When can I sign up?
We'll put you that thing this week.
See, I thought I was gonna get to drive it, and then Willie's done stepped in there and stuck it in the final. So I guess I'm kicked out. So
we do have a race lined up with David Leopard, and I don't know if I'm gonna drive or you gonna drive, but both of us got to be in the car. He wants to beat both of us at the same time.
He's gonna be driving popcorn, and we're in the
popcorn, and we driving the Mustang. Oh yeah.
Well, if Willie's already coming off, if Willie's already coming off a final, you drive next, Rusty, because I don't want to have the pressure to have to with coming off.
No, I'd rather you follow him up.
That's too hard to follow up.
I'd rather you follow him up, Chad. Oh, but in juniors, Rodney Hyatt picked up the win. We'll have him on just shortly, and Rocker Johnson runnered up. I wanted to take just a minute and mention him. This is Rocker's first year racing over there with us. First year, 2 juniors, and if I'm not mistaken, this is his second final this year. So it's really good to see him do well. I know his mom and dad really put a lot of effort into his racing, and it's good to see them be successful. But that's all I had, Tom.
Yes, that's pretty much what a whole lot to tell this week. Like I said, I'm hoping upcoming weeks we can kind of get back to our regular scheduled program and not have to do pre-recorded shows anymore.
Yeah.
But
do you want to bring Michael in?
Yeah, let's bring old Michael in. Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Congratulations this weekend. That's awesome. 2 final rounds in one day. I don't know what would have happened, you and old Chris, but I'm sure it would have been no easy task for either one of y'all.
No doubt. Chris is always tough, and we were just fortunate to have a good day on both ends. And you were talking about your boy there in Sportsman, you test pilot, but he actually beat me first round and was 006 on me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And sent me to the buyback window pretty quick. So,
I told him, I said, I mentioned you and Ronnie. I said, because, he ain't been around a while, and he's kind of getting back into it. And the car, I just got the car for us to play around with. If somebody wanted to drive, it actually turned out to be a pretty decent little old car as far as consistency. And but man, I think he was at 3. He run that Explorer, and they were like 4. Both of them were 40 on the tree, and he was down there one above, and the other one broke out. And I told him, I said, it ain't. So you think Sportsman class might be a little easier than that foot brake, but I don't know if it is.
No, it's just as tough sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
On what do you have? I know you got a 66 Ford. What is that? Is that a Galaxy 500? What is that?
It is a Galaxy. It's actually an LTD, which was like the top of the line Galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And power. I know it just runs in the 9s. Is it just something was in it, or is that
It is.
Advanced straight motor, or?
No, it's the motor that came in.
Power motor, nothing like that.
No, not quite. It's the 390 that came in the car. It's just been freshened up a little bit, but
so it's an LP motor.
It is. Yeah.
Oh my God, my daddy. Well, I've told you before. My daddy, he's probably your biggest fan. We sat over there at the fence there and watch you. And I mean, it's just amazing what you have done in that car. And it ain't like you just started. You've been doing it a while.
It's been a pretty good while.
how long have you had that car? How long have you been racing first? And then is that the only car you've ever raced, or have you had something else?
No, that's the only car I've ever raced. I started back in high school, I guess, helping Ronnie out, and got to come in with him back on when they used to run on Thursday nights and things, and that's what kind of got me started, I guess. And then that car there, I probably had it about 20 years. It was actually given to my dad, and it sat behind the garage for probably 15 years. And we just drug it out one day and, kind of got it going. And I started on Thursday night with it and just kind of has progressed from there.
I had talked with you earlier, but my dad noticed, he said he's doing burnouts now. Have you done something to the car, or is it just something you just incorporated into your racing? Or
last time we ran a couple of weeks ago, it actually lost a couple of rounds because it spun. Yeah. And I know the car is, not making enough power to spin. So we got to figuring the tires are about 3 years old since I don't do a burnout. And they're just kind of getting, the rubber's getting hard, we guess. And so just as a precaution, just put a little heat in them and make sure it doesn't cost me again.
Oh, yeah. And is this a daily driver, or do you drive it to work, or is it just sit there and go to the racetrack? Or
no, it pretty much goes to the racetrack and comes home, and that's where it stays. So.
If y'all got anything to say, y'all say. But I'm really intrigued with you. What has kept you? You see people that run your class, and they got trucks, trailers, and full-blown race cars. What has kept you from saying, man, I'm as good as all of them. I'm going to get me a truck, trailer, and I'm going to go over there and buy that $10 gallon race fuel and put in my race car and get out there and compete with it. What has kept you, and it may be your wallet, I don't know, but you win your share of money as well.
Right.
What has kept you from saying, I'm gonna be all in? But what you're doing looks good now. To me, you're the smartest guy over at the racetrack. You just driving stuff in. You and Ronnie Forster, y'all just roll in there and get your money and leave.
Right. I just try to keep it simple, It's just kind of started with this, and it's worked very well. And people ask me all the time, about speeding the car up, and I just say, I just don't really have any interest in that. Yeah. We do have challenges with it being a street car and a 9-second car. Sometimes they're not as consistent as some of the faster cars. So, but you just kind of learn how to deal with it, and you kind of learn what it's going to do, and you just kind of roll with it and kind of trust the car to do its thing.
Well, the nut behind the steering wheel knows a little something, because I said them brake lights come on a lot. What I mean? So what you're doing.
So, sometimes it's at the wrong time, though.
I can remember when you used to come and help Ronnie at the beginning and stuff, and then I can even remember when you started racing yourself. And I know it takes seat time, learning and stuff. This is just from my perspective. You tell me if I'm wrong but it seems to me your numbers, as far as competitive numbers, really started making a difference when you started deep staging. Is that one of the big things?
Yes. That the car being kind of on the slow side, and I just could not cut a light with it until I went deep staging. And that really, Chad, you're right. That really made a difference.
Because I'm the same way. I think back to myself. I thought, what did I used to see when I shallow staged versus? My car, my stuff leaves harder, faster than I've ever had in my life, but I still can't shallow stage. I don't. It just makes me wonder what I used to see. But I can only imagine what it'd be like. Jumping in a 9-seater, right? I don't even know where. I don't know if I know where my spot would be deep staging, in a slow ride like that. But yeah, I just know your numbers, your racing. I ain't trying to throw off on you earlier days, but I can remember you winning the gambler race at the bracket finals and stuff. I think you had just kind of started deep staging
Yes,
along
that's right.
those, and to me, it started paying off dividends.
Yes.
Once you committed to that.
Exactly right. And it took a lot of trial and error, till we figured that out. But once we figured out what the car wanted compared to what I could do, I guess, things really started clicking along.
Nice.
How's Ronnie Foster impacted your racing? Is he, I know he's your brother-in-law?
My brother-in-law, right.
Your favorite brother-in-law?
He's the only one I got, so I guess he is.
But I sit and I ride by, and y'all sitting there with your hoods up, and y'all look like y'all have just the best of times. And I've seen pictures where y'all have to run each other in the finals, and I know that has to be probably the ultimate goal when you roll in the racetrack. I'm sure you'd love to beat him in the final round, but if you had to lose to anybody in the finals, it'd be him.
That's right.
But how has he impacted? Does he put any input into you need to do this or that, or y'all just work together? Or
Oh, definitely, yeah. We're always talking about ways to get better and how to help each other. And from the time I started, he's been right there giving me advice, and because he's no stranger to winning races. So
yeah, he is.
I try to listen to everything he has to say.
Yeah, he definitely is a champion, and he knows the stuff. Chad mentioned your race at Darlington. I think 21 when you won the
right.
race, and you come back and was down to 4 in the main
That's
event
right.
on
Yep.
Sunday.
That's right.
Is that the one race that stands out as your most memorable race, or are they a turkey trot or something at Greer that stands out, or you've got another track that you've?
No, that race, at the bracket finals that year, that's probably the biggest race I've ever won, because I don't travel a lot to other tracks and race, mainly Greer. Yeah. And then if we go to bracket finals, somewhere, but that was a pretty big deal that night. So it was definitely one to remember.
Well,
since we've been doing this show, you're mentioning you and the results and such. I just from afar watching you, I like you just have such a consistent approach to your racing. And I mean, listen to Chad talking about the deep staging and transitioning to deep staging from shallow staging. I just feel like your whole approach, you're just so consistent in what you do. It looks like nothing really bothers you. And you're a quiet guy, and I see that.
You don't say a lot.
But you let your racing. You let your race. I just wanted to mention that to kind of go along with what you guys had added towards Michael's, interview and such. But
one of my favorite things is when Michael and Chad Lister run, because I think between the two cars there's 8,000 pounds on the track or something. I mean,
I'd say at least that. But you talk about just trying to be consistent with what I do, and the past couple of years I've started trying to run both classes, a little bit, run the foot brake and sportsman. And being a 9-second car, you all around the lanes and foot brake, you're kind of by yourself as far as slow cars. So it could be kind of intimidating when you've got a bunch of 6-second guys over there, looking down at you. And so I had to learn pretty quick, just to kind of focus on what I was doing and not try to worry about who you're running. Just go do your thing, and hopefully it'll take care of itself.
I hear a lot. Go ahead.
I think racing, and we talk about this all the time, not trying to beat a dead horse, but I feel like racing at Greer and not just at Greer, but our area, we have a lot of tough tough competitors. And I think that helps, like what you're saying, Michael. But us in pro and so forth, the junior dragster guys, girls. I think when you race against the competition we run against, yeah, you're only going to get better, And I think that's, I've seen that, like Chad was talking about, not saying you were terrible when you start, but like how far you've come. You know what I mean? Like I think we all grow in that respect, and because we're racing. Was it iron sharpens iron? I think we're making each other better. So. And I think when you go away like to the bracket finals, that it doesn't bother you. It doesn't get in your head. You're just there. You're Michael Baker.
Right.
You're gonna do what you do.
Yep. I just do my thing and
cool.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
I know we talk a lot about pulling in the lanes. I was driving good, but I pulled in the lanes wrong. I'm sure there's been a lot of people pull in the lanes and look over at you and be like, hey, and got a rude awakening.
Well, that's always the plan when you go around there. So.
Have you talking about running both classes? My last question is going to be, have you ever been to the finals of both classes in the same night before?
I don't think so. I don't think so. So that was the first. I was really hoping we'd get to run that final.
Yeah.
But.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was impressive what you did, I had to say.
Well, I appreciate it.
You got anybody you'd like to thank before you get off here?
Well, of course, I'd like to thank Pam and Ronnie. They always help me out, support me, trying to do what I do. So they're a big help. And of course, everybody at Greer, it's like family.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything, need any advice, you just pretty much just pick somebody and go ask them, and they're always willing to help. So.
Yeah.
Well, since Tom's the big Ford guy, if you ever had y'all share notes and stuff here now.
That's right.
My daddy's gonna be excited when he finds out there's an LFE motor in that thing. We thought wheels were in it.
That's good.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to be with us, and I'm sure you'll get talked about a lot in the near future with us because you're gonna be up in the middle of them race results. But congratulations this weekend, and thank you again.
Well, thanks for having me on. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Have a good night.
All right.
You too, bud.
Well, we got. I thought this next kid would have got on there. They've had a run of bad luck on motors and different things, and I know Rusty knows a lot more in detail, but we can bring him on, Hayden, if you want. Hey, buddy, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's going on, Rodney? How are you?
Good.
Good. Oh, talk to us a little bit about Saturday. Did we were we driving good? Did we catch some breaks or?
I caught 2 breaks, but most of the day I was driving pretty good.
I got you. I believe that makes 3 finals this year now?
3 finals, 2 runner-up, and 1 win.
Got you. How did it feel turning on that last win light Saturday I know especially with the grim y'all been dealing with this year. How did it feel turning that last win light on?
I almost jumped off the car before it even got to the 660.
All these motor troubles you've been letting Rusty turn the wrenches on that thing, have you?
Once or twice we let him turn it.
Oh, my stars. No wonder then.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just had a little bit of bad luck this year and kind of got in the way, and Rodney's drove well. Just things happen, and we go through seasons like this. But that's what I've told him before. Just keep plugging along. It's gonna come back to him, and something I had thought about was it seems like anything you attempt, you've been successful at. You were the 22 track champion, 2022 track champion.
It's either 22 or 21.
Okay. Which, I mean, besides the track championship, I mean, I don't know if people realize what all you have, what all you took on in your short 13 years. He was a black belt, first degree black belt at 11 years old. He's Beta Club, honor roll. He was on, I think you're on the archery team. Is that right, at school?
Yep, the archery team.
And, if that wasn't enough, he decided he's going to play middle school football at Woodruff Middle. Just added something more to his plate. And if that wasn't enough, he decided he's going to work 2 days a week at a little shop, that small engine shop, helping over there, little machine shop. He's over there 2 days a week. Saying all this, where do you get your drive and determination to do all these things?
I just want to go ahead and learn it while I can.
I got you.
That's
Chad,
rare.
what you get? I was like, you don't see that, do you?
Don't see that nowadays.
What position are you trying out for in football there?
Right guard and middle linebacker.
Two-way.
Yes, sir.
He said he's done enough running already. Hadn't you, Rodney?
Definitely that.
29388, by the way.
Yep.
See, I believe is that your aunt? Is Kelly
Yes,
your
sir.
aunt? See,
Yes,
that
sir.
was the answer that I thought I was going to get from your daddy, but you didn't give it to me. So
It's a mixture of both.
Yeah, I got you.
Now, I also understand you're an outdoorsman. I mean, obviously you're on the archery team, so but you like the outdoors as well.
Yes, sir.
They so if you had sticks and money, or Fat Rabbit sticks money here, I mean, and money wasn't an object. I ain't used to these type of trips. I mean, if you could go anywhere and do anything, would it be a hunting trip or a fishing trip?
Hunting.
You like the hunting better?
Yes, sir.
What are we hunting? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Probably elk in Wyoming.
Elk hunting. Have you ever went elk hunting?
No, sir.
But deer hunt around here, I guess.
I deer hunt right behind the house.
Okay. What is it about an elk then?
It's just big and like the size of them and the horns.
I hear you.
I think what it is, Rodney, is Chad's trying to get an invite. That's what he's wanting.
Well, no. What I was really thinking is, if he's a black belt and he's that smart, if I can't outsmart him, I'll get him to whoop him. Is what I'd really like. So
that's right.
Wrestle
him down.
Yeah, we're going to use that strategy at the race. I mean, he's smart enough to outsmart him. If not, then we're just going to intimidate him by wearing that black belt around the pit area or whatever. So
I don't wear it. It stays in the closet at the house.
Well, but we'll get one. I mean, we can't let our guard down. That's what I'm getting at. So
see, when we go off places, you can wear that black belt and you can intimidate people before you even get in the race car.
They don't mess with him.
See, Chad, I don't know if you realize it. If you took Rodney as a black belt, and Tom, I don't know if y'all know it, but he used to wrestle back in the day. Wrestle. I figure if you take Rodney and Tom, I mean, that elk ain't got a chance.
Not a chance.
No.
I had to buy.
Bear.
I had to buy a new brown leather belt because the one I had wouldn't fit around my waist no more. It's too short. So
I have that same problem.
I don't know if that. But no, I'm seriously just about to. So, all right. So, I mean, you say you prefer the hunting. So, I mean, what do you like in fishing? What type of fishing do you do?
I really like either crappie fishing or catfish.
I'm sorry, crappie or what? Mine cut out there.
Catfish.
Catfish. Okay. So, I mean, you prefer like fishing in lakes versus like rivers or streams? You ain't a trout fisherman or nothing like that?
No, sir. I'd rather fish in a lake or a pond.
Okay. Out in a boat?
No, sir. On
Oh,
the
you
dock.
went from the bank?
Yes, sir.
You know, Chad, he got a nickname from his daddy and Milton. He's Little Fish. Little Fish is what he is.
Yeah, and then Adam he was Big Fish, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Adam caught the biggest fish
Rodney.
and let it go.
Rodney, Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A?
Zaxby's.
I hear you, my man.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A ain't that good.
Tom, what you got for him?
I don't know. It's just amazing that you're able to pick it up after all the motor problems and able to muster together a win. And are you you got any big races in the future that you're gonna try to hit, but other than these final points races? And you got anything in the future?
Probably Rockingham on Labor Day.
Well, that do you play on a practice tree or anything like that? Sound like you're a busy guy. I didn't know if you did anything to try to enhance your performance on Saturday or not.
No, sir. I don't do any of the practice trees.
Got any women knocking on your door?
Nope.
That's a good one.
And they can stay out.
Lord help. Easy. Now don't go to that. Don't go to too big of an extreme here. But see, now I'm thinking like, you know, my man here's got a black belt. Oakley's got the flat bill. I mean, you know, we have to get our wardrobes in sync here. And by the way, I forgot I was supposed to have my flat bill on tonight for the show, but
I found out that you got a flat bill and I didn't. I was like,
well, I hadn't got it yet. I have one, but I've been promised one from RAH, but I hadn't got it yet. So
I got you. Rodney, something that I know and others see it too, but being closer around, your mom and dad are your biggest fans. They stand behind you 100% in anything you do. They're going to give you the best of the best that they can do. And I think if you told them you wanted to start skydiving, your dad would probably look at you crazy, just knowing him, but they'd find a way to make it work. Tell us.
He said he'd late me.
Tell us like what that means to you, them standing behind you. And
that means whatever I want to go and achieve, they'll help me get to there.
I got you. What does that mean to you personally, like to yourself?
That means I know that personally because I'll have support behind me whenever I want to do stuff in life.
I got you. Yeah, I say they're right there with you every step of the way, and which is really cool. Is there? And I mean, it's a whole family deal. Your papa and you have other family that come to the racetrack. Your Uncle Ryan and others, and it's just cool to see them stand
Papa
behind
was there
you.
Saturday, wasn't he?
Yes, sir. He helped me make the first pass while Dad had to take Mom to the airport.
Now, see, you was talking about the Fat Rabbit Sticks money. That's what was happening. She had to go to Miami. Jana's the one was going to make some money.
She loaded.
That I don't know about the loaded part.
So yeah, they
Hello,
said
John?
you're 13. You're 13. I mean, are you able to? What ETs are you? Are you up to 790 yet? Or are you still in the?
Yes, sir. I'm at 790.
Okay. You got any intentions to want to go any faster once you get your license and all that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
look at that smile. I don't think y'all realize it, but he's a big tin soldier race car guy, ain't you, Rodney?
Yes, sir.
He likes the small tire stuff.
What happens if you start growing and get as big as Adam? I mean, are you still gonna be able to go 750s in or not?
I'm just going ahead and getting in a big car.
I hear you.
Well, just me knowing Justin Hyde, yeah, he's gonna make it happen.
May have to put a 350 small block Chevy on that thing. Run us.
Whatever we got to do, we're gonna make it happen. Before we let you go, is there anybody you want to thank?
Mom and Dad, Ullman's Truck Tanks, Tri-State Truck and Trailer Repair, and Rentec Graphics.
Got you. Man, we're really proud of you. I know I am, but and you'll be back on for long, I'm sure. I know Tom has said it for a while. He's like, we're gonna get Rodney on. We're gonna get Rodney on. I was like, just been one of them years, but like I said,
maybe next weekend.
You've done it, huh?
Maybe next weekend.
Maybe. He's ready.
Maybe.
He's ready.
Hey, I like it. I like the attitude. I like it.
Ride the motivation and momentum while it's going.
Yes, sir.
I'll definitely do that while I can.
Well, man, we appreciate you being on, and we'll see you Saturday.
All right. See y'all Saturday.
You be good, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Now, before as the kid he ran in the finals, is that the kid that's got Adam's old car? I'm assuming.
No, that was Miles Heatherly's old car. It's the black with the green stripes in it. I know James Wilson has helped them kind of get started and stuff, and he's kind of been there. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Rocker's dad's name is Justin, and they really done well.
I'm sorry, I don't know their names well enough. That's why I wanted to clarify who. But yeah, I know who you're talking about now. So
yeah. So he's really done well to be his first year and stuff. So I think he's got a lot of support from them, as well. So, but
nice.
Did y'all want to bring on Jeff?
Yeah, we're ready to bring Jeff on the. Are you the president or the CEO or the chief executive of the 490 Outlaw or what?
Yes, sir. I think so. All the above.
He said he wears all the hats.
Yeah.
We're glad you was able to make it on. I hope it wasn't too hard for you. But that 490 group over there, I'm telling you what, that's some really good racing. As a fan, anybody that don't come out to watch that is missing out. That's some of the best side-by-side racing. You got the old, the new, the old pro stock, top sportsman, probably pro mod cars. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. And y'all really do. Y'all really do put on a good show.
Yeah, we've got a great group of guys, great group of racers. You know, it's fun to get out there, hang out with them. Just wish we could get a little more participation. Me and Joseph was talking about that a little bit yesterday. Spud also was talking. You know, we got a good thing going, but you look at it and, you know, it's not drawing a huge amount of racers, you know, each time. Everybody seems to be averaging, you know, anywhere from 8 to 15, 14 cars. You know, I've been looking at that with the 470 guys as well. You know, everything's just sort of up and down. It's hard to figure that out, but we still have a lot of fun. Still want to do it.
That was kind of the question I was going to lead. I went to Mooresville this past weekend, so they had the 470 cars there. Do you get a lot of back and forth? I mean, will the guys that run 470 drop back to 490? The ones that can run 490s that's able to go, is there some intermingling there, or do the 470s pretty well stick to 470s, 490s to 490s?
That's pretty much how it goes. Everybody, you know, sticks to one or the other.
Okay.
We would like to go. I mean, Joseph has always, you know, done the 470 stuff in the years past. This year, the stars just hadn't aligned that we've been able to go. He was actually talking about trying to go last weekend down there to Mooresville. And I ended up in the hospital getting my gallbladder removed. So
Oh, wow.
that was real interesting. Yeah, at the last minute. So.
Oh.
Yeah, just things aren't, you know, lining up. And then I noticed this Saturday they're having a 470 race at Piedmont, and we're having one at Greer. So, you know, that's just the way the schedules work out a lot of times.
Right. Jeff, was just kind of get a little bit of history for everybody on the class. Wasn't Dan Wisnett the originator of the class?
Yes.
Okay.
To my understanding now, you know, I'm probably one of the newest members, you know, of 490. You know, Jim Carnes been doing it for years. Dan Wisnett, you got Birdman, you know, Randy Anderson, of course, is one of the originals. And, you know, they still race with us. Talked to Dan yesterday. Him and Birdman's not going to be able to make it to Greer this weekend. Got other things going on, but they will be at the next race at Shadyside. So both of those have been very supportive, you know, of me trying to take over. And I've got to say, everybody, all the 490 racers really this year stepped up big time at our awards banquet. A lot of them donated some of their winnings to this year's points fund. Really, really helping out. We've got a tremendous points fund this year. And that's why I was joking with Ronnie Strange at the last race. I said, Ronnie, I said, listen, buddy, it's well worth your $100, you know, to put it in there because we've got a lot of great prizes, a lot of prize money. You're going to more than get your $100 back. And lo and behold, that's all it took to give Ronnie the motivation to go on to the winner's circle. I mean,
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
showing out.
Yeah.
I was looking at them points. He's right there behind me, and he's in one race. I'm like, I don't know if that's saying a lot about Ronnie or, you know, saying Jeff hadn't done too dang good this year.
I guess. How long, Jeff? How long have y'all been kind of in charge of the group? I know
490 the last 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, basically the last 2 years.
Okay.
And like I say, Dan, he still helps out quite a lot. I talked to him. Like I say, Michael Martin, Birdman, all of those guys. We've got some newcomers. The Lesters, you know, they've come in big time.
Yeah, I love it. I love that Nova. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful car, definitely. But Roger, you know, he helped out quite a bit, and we went to the drag race at Expo, took his car down there, and you know, we handed out flyers and tried to drum up as much support as we can down there. So Roger's been, very beneficial in this as a newcomer and a heck of a racer. He's in number 3 right now in the points. So he's done well.
Gotcha.
What tracks do you visit with your series?
Greer, Shadyside, Farmington, and Union.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you talking about some of those guys. I mean, I don't know if it's if it's scheduling or travel or distance. I mean, it's like you see certain ones. I guess some of the guys live up in the North Carolina areas. You see some of them at like Shadyside or wherever.
Right.
It'd be nice to, like you're saying, to get them come on down to Greer and join as well when y'all run.
It would. A lot of them, they will talk about that's a pretty long haul for them. And, you'll see some that will come to Farmington or come to Shadyside that you won't see the rest of the year.
Right.
And that's just the way it goes.
And you probably got some that come to Greer that don't go
Yep.
to the places too. So.
Yeah, and I understand, a lot of the guys. Go ahead, Tom.
I was just looking at this. I mean, your payout and which is a purse based on 16 cars, and 3,000 to win, 500 runner up, 350 semifinals.
Right.
I don't know. That's a no brainer. I would think if I had a 490 car, I'd jump all over that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There are a lot of guys that I wonder. I understand they bracket race. But there's a lot of guys that are so close to being able to run that you wonder. And maybe that's something we look at next year, if we could try to get it till we're not racing on top of a points race.
Right.
I think there's several at Greer that would be running with us that's got conflicts, with running points.
Right.
I know David Hall would like to run some. They're concentrating on Callie's, running right now. I'd like to see Dale Maddox in there, speed it up just a tick, and he would be there.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tom's gonna get Rusty's motor to put in there to get over the 490 area.
447, and I'll probably be on top of it, man.
You look at me. I will. If I do run Saturday, I'm kicking around the idea. If I do run Saturday, I'm going to have the heaviest car there. I can assure you of that. I bet you it weighs more than Tom's.
I bet the driver weighs more than you, though.
Did what now? Oh, yeah.
I bet my driver weighs more than yours.
Yeah. I don't think that gallbladder weighed but about a quarter pound. So I didn't.
You got. I mean, that's a good program y'all got going, and we got the points. If you want to look at any of the points, I think he can pull them up if you want to look at them.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
They little small, but you got Joseph Bagwell leading the way by 35 over Jim Carnes, Roger Lester, old Spuds right there on Michael White, Charles Wright, Jeff Bagwell, and Ronnie Strange sitting there in the middle of it.
Yeah, Ronnie Strange in the number 7 spot.
Now, Jeff, is Charles Wright? Is he in the white Camaro?
Yes, sir. That's
okay.
That's the car that Tom and William Joseph used to have years ago.
I thought so.
Very nice car.
Is he new to that car? New to racing?
Yeah, fairly new to that car. Came in, but he's, as you saw at the last, race,
yeah.
he really was doing good. He's got the car dialed in now, and making great improvements each race. So he'll be a force to be reckoned with here before long.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Like I say, I see Randy Anderson and Michael Martin's name on down, and which Dan's on down there too. That's a
they have not made many races, this year.
But those guys, like you said, are OG
Oh
to
yeah,
the
definitely.
class. I mean, if you want to call them that, and so
That one name down at the bottom of the list ain't got much hope. That Trevor Jenkins, I ain't.
Yeah, I hear. I hear that car's in the shop getting some work done on it right now. Some
Okay.
transformation, so he'll be back out before long.
Yeah, he have a baby stroller pushing it around too.
There you go.
Oh man, yeah, I enjoy when you come. I know, like my son, he's 5, and I mean, it's either he'll say 490s. As soon as we pull in the gate, it's always the 490s here today. I mean, he sees, usually y'all at the top of the hill there and the Lester
Right.
guy, and he's
Yeah.
like, he gets the pump, man. I mean, he's wanting to jet over to the, hill there to watch. So, you do got a fan in one little boy for sure.
Good.
But
Yeah.
I said it the last time when Joseph was on. Man, I tell you, I tip my hat to you. I really do. I mean, the big difference is, I mean, in bracket racing, I mean, if the weather changes, we just change our dial in, but y'all's number stays the same. And to be able to hit that target, and Joseph told how he changes his with weight. There, I ain't trying to give away all your secrets and all, but
right.
But I tip y'all. I tip my hat. I can sit there and watch your Joseph and Jim and Spud and I'd like to just see a best out of 10 out of, and I'd want to watch every run. I mean, it's that close, that
Right.
it's fighting every time for me.
Definitely.
And I think the bracket racing background is really helps. Not saying you can't jump in there and not have been a bracket racer, but I think y'all's bracket racing background is really plays into that too. I feel like
that's one thing.
there's a lot of finish line drive in there too as well, trying to hit that number.
Joseph's been trying to emphasize to me, you need to bracket race more. You need to get out there. And, the last couple of years have been real busy, and I've just tried to concentrate, from a financial standpoint, concentrate on doing the 490. But I do plan on getting the old Silver Nova out a little bit more, bracket racing it, to get a little bit of practice in there. It helps out for sure. And, I feel like that's what makes Joseph the driver he is, because, he can do the 490, or he can jump in that car and, go anywhere to a big money bracket race and end up doing well, because he's so comfortable in the car. He'll just let it run whatever it's running that day, instead of trying to set it up for 490. And, it's really neat to see a car that fast be that consistent. If it's running low 480s at the door slammer race, in the fall down at Galot, and you come home a winner on Sunday.
Yeah.
Took that car to Las Vegas, after he won the bracket finals at South Georgia. Ended up number 2, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What you got, Chad?
I've pretty well asked my questions out there, John. I'd like to see you get a good turnout, grow you class, grow you series, and let the side and it'd be nice to have a bunch of cars, but I mean, the fans, and I know, kind of like what Rusty said, there's 2 or 3 gentlemen that live up this way where I live. I mean, they're there every time the 490s are there. So I mean, you like to see the fan support, the track support.
Yeah.
The more cars obviously would bring in more fans and support there too. So
Right.
kind of going to grow together, but I'd really like to see you do whatever's necessary, sponsors, whatever, to really get that out there.
really, we got to get the word out there. I have noticed, the fan base. I've seen guys that have started coming to all the 490 races, and they'll reach out to me. When's the next one? Where's the next one? So they are a few guys, as far as spectators starting to show up. So hopefully it'll continue to grow. And, if we can get the car count up, weather has a lot to do with that. Of course, y'all all know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I mean,
anytime you want to use our platform to promote that 490 stuff, you're more than welcome to get up with us, and
all right,
we'll do anything we can to help you. Like I said, I'm a fan myself. I love the side by side. I love cars going down through there. I love to see a man get the whole shot on the tree and maybe be off the number, get this, that, the different scenarios. Like I said, the side by side racing is just amazing.
Well, and I think too, like Tom said earlier, your purses. I mean, it's like he said, it's a no-brainer, and I think y'all work so hard at making the year-end points fund so enticing. I mean, it's just.
Well, this year, Stroop Race Cars has donated set of Pro Jacks that'll be given away. We got some fuel. We got some sets of tires and quite a bit of cash going to be given away. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. We're up to about $10,000 in points fund. Tom, you might have to get that motor ready.
Yes, sir, baby.
Yeah, Jeff. Like I said, like not repeating everything, but yeah, we really enjoy the class. We enjoy watching and love y'all being there, and we just hope y'all can continue to grow.
Well, thank you
for sure. Because if
we
y'all grow,
we appreciate Mike and Alicia, giving us a place to race. Fine folks down at Shady Side. Enjoy going to Farmington and Union as well. Get a little different mix up at each track. So Daryl Collins, he ran with us at Farmington. He did pretty well, doing the 490 stuff. So
I
like to get him to venture away every once in a while and come, to some of the other tracks. But I understand they got a track to run. Same thing with Donnie Gibbs. They got stuff going on. Got their thing.
For sure. Well, good luck to you, and we'll hope this R word stays away from us Saturday, and we get to get it in over there. And
it's looking pretty good from what I've seen. I hope it don't change much.
Yeah, for sure.
Hope that old gallbladder gets healed up.
I do too. I will definitely be there, but I hope to be driving something Saturday. We'll see.
I got you. Well, we're looking forward to it.
I'll be in one that's a little easier to get in and out of, and I feel comfortable in.
Well, don't ask for permission. Just ask for forgiveness after you try to run. So
that's true.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, we're looking forward to it, Jeff.
All right, looking forward to seeing y'all as well.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it a lot.
All right.
Thank you for being on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. You got anything you want to talk about?
Well, I should have picked at him a little bit about next week. Greer's changed their format up a little bit on the payouts and such, but they're still gonna have the quick 16. I was gonna give Jeff a hard time and tell him some of them boys need to come on over there on the door car side and try to qualify for that quick 16. I mean, that's good money as well. But I didn't catch him before we got off. But the Greer's changed up his format a little bit. I think when we finish off the show, Tom has the flyer we can show at the end. I know we race Greer's
There it is
points
right there.
rate. Yeah, there you go, right there. That's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. It's payouts change just a little bit, but like I said, the quick 16 is still in play, and you got your no box. It's not foot brake, it's no box there as well. So hopefully, and junior dragsters as well. And looks to be like you got your low ET and your door car and your dragsters as well too, still in play. So that hopefully it'll be a good time for everybody over there. Week after this Saturday is what, points race number 8? Is that correct?
Yep.
I seen where he's opening the gates at 12 this week. Obviously, we'll have the 490s. I believe Ware Shoals has a points race Saturday, and then Shady Side has a 2-day, right, Chad? Saturday and Sunday.
That's right. Well, I
so-
think Saturday is the bracket cars and the 6.0s, and then I think Sunday's race is just the bracket cars. If I read that right.
Okay, so both are points races, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the Sunday race was added, I think, to try to make up some of the ones they've missed. So Saturday was already regularly scheduled, but then they added the Sunday race to help with the makeup.
I got you. Yeah, I know we don't really have the points right in front of us for Greer, and I was looking through them, kind of leading up to the show or whatever. But the pro groups, kind of to me the class to watch, coming down the stretch here with 2 to go. Like I said, I don't have it in front of me. I know Shane was leading, but I feel like
you got Chris Tapp, which I think he's kind of been under the radar. I just didn't even really hadn't really paid him a whole lot. He must have just been going rounds and stuff. But old Chris is second. Jeremy Sisk is third. Turtle Brandon's fourth. You got Mark Davis and Paul Mosley. Some guy named Chad Dotson in seventh. Bradley Blackwell, he's another one that, and honestly, I know of 2 races. I don't know if he was on points or not, but he's been down to, I know 2 races in the crunch time and have the 00 light and be like 1,000ths under, have a winnable lap. Just, he's probably should have been in a couple final rounds this year. He's been impressive. But the one that amazes me is in 10th, you got Callie Hall, and I mean it's her first year, and I mean it's just pretty good to jump in and go over there and be sitting there in top 10 with 2 races to go. How far can she get up the ladder? I'm looking there. She's at 55, and Dale Maddox is she's got 70. She got 70, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to get up in the top 5. I mean, you got 90, fifth spot, 4 spots got 90. I mean, a good night would put her up in the middle of it.
So I think that's kind of like Paul. You mentioned Paul's name. He had a good night. The last points race, and I think that's kind of put him in a good position. But going back to Chris, to me, Chris and like Jeremy Sisk, I feel like them 2 guys have really just made rounds. Like and that's what you got to do with the way that our points are done at Greer. I just feel like that's how it has to happen, obviously. But
yeah, I mean, Mark. I think Mark won 1 race, didn't he? But he was a buyback, so you just got to get past that first round and then capitalize after that.
Yeah, I'll just say that. Like I said, I think they've done what they needed to do. It was cool because Jeremy's one that over the years really hadn't raced consistently, you know, week in and week out, or however you want to say it. But he's proven that when he's there, he's a thorn in everybody's side. And Tom, it's funny. I had looked at Bradley. I was looking at that list, and I was like, to me, Bradley's like, if you look over the years, I don't know how many years, but Bradley seems to be this. He's kind of like that top 10 guy. He's always made himself right there in the middle of things. I mean, he's bought the dragster, and he's had motor trouble there, and jumped back in Old Faithful, and he's just right back doing what he was doing before. But I think that's kind of like you said, it was sort of unnoticed, some of the stuff that's going on. And obviously, like I mentioned Callie the other week, but you're right. That's to do what she's done this first year is really good. And there's others. I don't want to discount what other people's done or not done, and I don't want to say it's all just pro, because I mean, like we've talked about the other classes that folks have done well. But I was looking at that this week, and I thought pro's kind of like your class that's that you want to see what happens, But
yeah.
Do y'all have anything else?
No, but I'm ready to do some racing. I got old Red ready, and the bow-legged bandit's ready to get it on. Ready to get it.
What we going Saturday? What we going off the trailer Saturday?
I don't know. I just hope to go down the track and make it back up the return road. I'm happy. It's been a rough year, man. I'm telling you, it's been rough.
I'm saying we're going 5:59 with an 8.
Woo!
I'll tell you, I'll take that. That's probably. I think it might be a little bit slower than that if it's because it felt good over Saturday, and it went at 58. It was overcast. It might run 60, 61, but
so you had the red car there this past Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to run cheap heat first round. I was like, I dragged this thing over here and had to run him, and he missed it a little bit, and I was decent. I was 11, and he was like 20, and I was down there out of it. I run a 59 off of actually a 57, and all I know is they come back. I talked to him after that. He says, I'm down to 5 numbers. I'm going to hold 5 numbers. He's sitting at 3 getting paid, so I'm on the trailer after second round. So I need to maybe do his philosophy. I'm going to go around there and dial up 5 numbers.
Well, he didn't run the world champ anymore. I mean, he had the world. After that, he dodged the world champ the rest of the time.
But my car was good. It lost a little on the 60-foot second round, and it was just crazy. The mist, it was in the air, but it wasn't really falling. And I had to run Joe Rampley, and he was out of it and dead on. And I was one above. If I could have been on it, I might have could have pushed him under, or I don't know. But I come up the return road, and my windshield was, had water on it, and I'm not making no excuses. But it was just, it's one of them deals I probably should have held a number or two just in case something. But I'm good. Already felt good. It sounds good. I'm telling you what, I could sit there and just idle in the water box and idle through station lanes all day. I'd be happy.
Chad, you gonna be ready Saturday?
Yeah, I guess.
He's always ready.
I'm like Tom. Yeah. I feel like I haven't raced in 6 months. I mean, I don't know. Just you miss a couple, and I don't know. You get out of your routine and all. So I changed oil yesterday. I need to look. I'm trying to work on. I got something going on with my brakes. I don't know. I can't. When I go to bump in, when I go to take my bump, it wants to creep. So I'm trying to. I know. Jerk the wheels and all that off of it tomorrow, and check my rotors, make sure I ain't got a cupped rotor or something other that's not letting it grab the way it needs to.
I got you. Well, I guess
we'll see everybody next Wednesday night, and I'm just glad to get back in the rhythm of things because I don't like not having shows normal.
The fans have been missing you. I've heard that.
I'm sure they have.
They probably realize there's more to life. There's more on TV. They think it's a lot better than what we're trying to do. But yeah, no, we appreciate it. Hey, again, Tom, we didn't mention that Rodney took advantage of that $25.
Yep, he did. He did take advantage of it and won the money. I really I don't understand why people ain't getting them stickers on them junior dragsters to generate that extra $25. It ain't but $25. And don't forget, get your picture made. Chad, I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't get yours made over there and get on our page. But get your picture made in front of our banner, post it on Fat Rabbit Stick Show, and you'll be in the pot. We'll have a drawing. Rusty's little boy will be drawing the winner, and we're gonna give a $25 gift card or a shirt, whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Yes, it's your choice. But yeah, we're doing it the week. We're doing it the week after the Wednesday after the 16th, like the race. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We'll do it that Wednesday following. We're going to draw 2 lucky names.
Well, I have to get somebody that's got Facebook to post me. I ain't got the ability.
You send me your picture and I'll post it for you.
Tom, make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
I do have my stickers on the car. I slapped them on. So
yes, sir.
Right. Camfield said they wasn't nothing on TV. So
ain't nothing on TV nowadays.
Maybe we're must-see TV, I guess.
Must.
All right, y'all.
Y'all have a good week. We'll see everybody Saturday. Hopefully we'll have a good weekend of racing.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.